A very good afternoon. Many thanks for staying with us here on TV 47. Welcome to Newsfeed. My name is Mumbi Chege. Now, Kapsaret Member of Parliament Oscar Sudi surrendered at Langas Police Station this morning. He was accompanied by a number of lawmakers and area leaders. Sudi was whisked away to the Eldoret airstrip and flown to Nakuru, where he'll be charged. Now, Sudi has been airlifted to Nakuru to record a statement with the NCIC. The MP, together with his colleagues and lawyers, left Eldoret airstrip some minutes past 11 o'clock this morning. Sudi was accompanied by his lawyers, Nandi Governor Stephen Sang, Uasin Gishu Woman Representative Gladys Boss-Shulei, and Isaac Terrell, who is the former Uasin Gishu County Assembly. He faces hate speech and incitement charges. For the last 3 days, police have been on a manhunt to arrest the legislator after he was accused of hate speech or attacking the first family.
That Honorable Oscar Sudi has presented himself officially and voluntarily to the Langas Police Station, following media reports that the police were were looking for him. It is important to note that there was no summons given to him and that neither was there any warrant of arrest for him.
Umeona watumishi wa usalama na vyombo vya serikali tumekuwa tukitafuta Bwana Sudi ili ajibike kwa yale matamshi alitamuka, na leo mwendo wa saa 2 asubuhi alijisalimisha katika kituo hiki cha polisi cha Langas Police Station akiwa amesindikishwa na viongozi, mmoja wawe akiwa ni Governor wa Nandi Bwana Sang. Lile nataka kuambia watu wetu, anahitajika aenda andikiwe taarifa na watu wetu wa National Cohesion and Integration Commission, ndio hatua zitakazofuata sijulikane.
Now, Makueni Member of Parliament Daniel Manzo and his Kaiti counterpart Joshua Kimilu have called on other legislators to stop abusive and divisive politics and respect other leaders as well as Kenyans for the sake of peace and unity. Now, the duo want that the divisive politicking is a big threat to peace of the country. Now, the two were speaking in Kivutini primary school grounds when they attended the burial of former Kilome Member of Parliament Gavese Mutunga Maingi. The late Gavese Maingi served as an MP between 1988 and 1992.
Anjilia mtumishi wako marehemu.
Kwa hivyo ningesema ile mambo ya kutusi watu, siasa ya matusi, hiyo haina pahali popote Kenya siku hizi. Ama iko? Hakuna. Umeona Honorable Warunga here is a gentleman. He can even run for president and get elected in this country because he's a gentleman. Haendi akitusi watu ovyo, siyasikia maneno mbaya kutoka kwake hapa. Kwa hivyo Wakenya waheshimiane. Nasema ya kwamba kama vile huyo alichaguliwa ni Mungu kupenda. Na hata vile kama rais alisema yule mtu atachaguliwa Kenya 2022 hatujui, ni Mungu mwenyewe anajua, ama sivyo? Mungu pekee.
Nimechaguliwa na chama cha Wiper. Nataka kusema hivi, lazima viongozi wote waheshimiwe. Tuheshimu gavana wetu, tuheshimu Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Na wale ambao wametuma, tunajua yule amematuma. Tunataka kuwaambia wakija hapa Makueni wakuja polepole. Kama na wanakuja kutukana kiongozi Kalonzo Musyoka, tuwaambie washindwe kabisa. Kwa hivyo tunaambia Ruto na watu wake, mkikuja hapa mkuje na heshima, msikuje kutukana kiongozi wetu.
Now, away from politics, 4 members of a family, a woman and his daughter and son in Nakuru, have been arrested over the murder of their father. Now, the deceased Charles Dairu Kenyanjui, 59, was found lying in a pool of his own blood in a car parked outside his home in Barnabas area within the county. Now, his eldest son was arrested this morning, who, according to preliminary investigations, is the prime suspect in the heinous act that occurred on last week. Now, the man's wife, another son and daughter are also in custody, also awaiting to face murder charges. Now, Mulukanji village in Butere sub-county is mourning the death of 2 minors after they were carried away by raging water of River Lusumu. Now, the duo, who are grade 3 and a class 4 people, are reported to have gone on a swimming escapade before they drowned. Now, efforts to retrieve their bodies has been futile due to the heavy downfall experienced in the region.
Sasa nitakuwa namna gani? Naomba serikali wakusaidie mbunge wetu akusaidie, msie akusaidie.
Na hii visa ni nyingi, tukihesabu wamepita hata watu 10. Serikali itusaidie kwa sababu penye tumesimama hapa taracha ilikuwa hatuwezi fuka ng'ambo, wa ng'ambo hawezi fuka huku. Hata watoto wanaogelea tu, nikiona mpaka roho yangu inalia. Hata wameleta kitu ingine ateliaro, wengine hatuingii ndani ya hiyo kitu, tumeokopa.
Elsewhere, a family in Kariti area, Kandara, Murang'a County, is suffering from jigger's infestation. Now, Francis Nganga, a father of 3 children, is decrying the infestations, attributing the menace to poor housing.
Francis Nganga, the father of 3 aged 7, 5 and 3 years respectively, is at his 60s. He says his children cannot manage to walk properly due to jigger's infestation. The sentiments have been echoed by his 28-year-old wife, Regina Nyambura, who says her family is undergoing hard economic times.
Na hakuna kuenda kibarua, nimekaa hivyo tu, na familia yangu imekuliwa ni mtoto. Hii shida ilianza miaka mingi. Usaidizi, nijengee nyumba mzuri, shida ya dutu ise.
Na kuna shida nyingi ya nyumba. Na watoto wanakaa na wanakulaga na jiggers. Halafu nataka mnisaidie na nyumba nzuri ya watoto waletewe kitu mzuri na dawa ya kuosha na dawa ya kuhihira huko kwa vigo.
A neighbor who frequently keeps checking on the family says the family has been undergoing hard economic times due to abject poverty.
Nataka mwenye hadi Kenya awasaidie na awape chakula na dawa ya kutafuta dawa ya kufuria hapa kwa nyumba ili jika iishe. Awaletee dawa, masabuni, chakula na nguo. Tena vitanda vile wanalalia ni baya sana. Hata nyumba hawana. Awasaidie na hiyo vitu yote ili waweze kukaa kama watu wengine.
According to the Ministry of Health National Policy Guidelines on the prevention and control of jigger infestation, an estimated 1.4 million Kenyans suffer from jigger infestation in the country. For TV47, my name is Njoki Wainoe.
A really sad situation there. Now, residents of Sekenani area, Narok West, have been urged to keep off retrogressive culture of conducting female genital mutilation (FGM) and early marriages against young girls. Instead, the locals have been called upon to support them to get an education.
Ma Rescue Center. The center has managed to rescue more than 20 girls who were forced to undergo female genital mutilation and early marriages in the area. The center has been providing education to the girls.
Mimi ni Reverend ya AIC. Sisi tumeanzisha hii nyumba ya Mara Children's Home karibu miaka 4 iliyopita. Na tulianza kwa sababu tumeona tuko na watoto wengi, wasichana wengi wako na shida mingi hapa kwa hii area. Wako na shida kama FGM, early child marriage, pia wazazi hawana uwezo kusaidia kwa mambo ya elimu. So tulianza na wasichana wawili, tumeona hawa wako na shida mingi, hata wanaenda wanaomba kwa duka na wanalala usiku nje. Na tulileta hawa, tumeanza mwezi wa 8 miaka 4 iliyopita. Na kutoka huko imeanza kuwa sana, tumepata mwingine, wamepeana na baba kwa bwana mwingine, kwa mzee, na wamekimbia, wamejipata hapa, na tumeleta hawa ndani, tumependa hawa kama watoto wetu, na tuko pamoja na hawa mpaka mwisho, mpaka wanamaliza university, ni kama watoto wetu. So, sasa tuko karibu, nafikiri ni 10, tumeokoa kutoka early child marriage, alafu karibu 8 ya FGM tumeokoa, na mwingine ni walikuwa maskini sana, hakuna uwezo.
Jane Kosoi and Nema Koitumelo, some of the beneficiaries of this center, say their parents wanted to marry them off, but they managed to escape. Jane is calling on the society to give girls a chance to get an education.
Nimeokoa watoto yetu, nimepata watoto yetu kwa njia mbaya, nimepata ngine kwa napeana use, anapata ngine ya ni masikini kabisa, hakuna uwezo ya wasasi. Nimeokoa sisi kwa njia ya wasichana.
Na mimi wasasi wangu walikuwa wanapanga kunipeana, but I was rescued na nililetwa Mara Children's Home.
Chairman Narok County Natural Resources Network, Nicholas Olemurero, says it's sad that some of the parents are still harboring the mentality that girls in the community are for monetary gains, and called on the community to stop retrogressive cultures and make sure they take their children to school. For TV47, my name is Njoki Wainoe.
Now, ordinarily, one begins indulging in drugs and substance abuse without knowing where the road may lead. And when addiction kicks in, then a ton of effects follow after. A worse scenario of depression and even suicide may be witnessed. Here is what to expect tonight as our reporter, Nanok Loren, met up with drugs and substance and more so marijuana addicts, a drug that has acquired different slang terms in different parts of the country. The feature airs tonight at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m.
It has been named after different slang terms. Ganja, ndukulu, Mary Jane are just but a few.
Kuna loko, yani nimekuambia ni 20, 350, nayo hii ingine inaitwa shashamari.
Marijuana, ordinarily known as bang, is among the drugs that has left many in the abyss of confusion.
Funny food, yani una hata appetite, lazima uvute bangi ndio ukule food.
And even more dangerous, suicide.
Nimekunywa hizi dawa za nguni, at least niondokee, oye, hiyo aibu iishe.
Join me, Nanok Loren, this Sunday 9 p.m. as I reveal to you the world in which the victims of this nightmare live.
The Wrecking Path, you definitely don't want to miss that piece tonight at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. by our very own Nanok Loren. Now, the international community bodies have been urged to continue funding local non-governmental organizations amid current shortfalls in the country. Now, the National Council of NGOs Chief Executive Officer Kevina Leatam says the organizations are suffering due to a decrease in global funding, as Lynette Gidua now reports.
Local non-governmental organizations have been in the grip of trouble amid the current shortfalls in the country as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. During a child mentorship program by an organization dubbed Women Peace Network, the CEO of the National Council of NGOs, Kevina Loyatum, said her council is in the process of establishing a grand platform and will oversee transparency and integrity within them.
We are working out on a platform that it's called Integrity Action as NGO Council. This Integrity Action is a platform that it is working on issues of grants. We are calling it Grant Check. Grant Check is a platform where if you are in Murang'a today and you want to know how many NGOs are in Murang'a and how much do they have, what projects are they doing, what is the period of the project, and how much do they have, how many people have they employed from the grassroots, what expertise do they want. You will be able to get it in that platform.
Betty Miandazi, the Peace Network Director, also called upon the leaders to be careful while making utterances that may steer the country in the wrong direction, and reminded them that during conflict, women and children suffer the most.
Ile mambo imeanza hii nchi, sisi wa mama tunailaani. Mambo ya politicking mapema atutaki. We don't want politics at an early stage. President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is still on the seat. He is still the president.
At Kidhua, TV47.
Thank you, Lynette, for that report. Many thanks for staying with us here on TV47 on Newsfeed. Let's take a short breather. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Welcome back. Now on the international scene, the musicians of the Dresden Symphonic Orchestra staged a concert on the roofs of several high-rise buildings in Dresden, Prolis, Germany, using 16 alphorns, 9 trumpets, 4 tubas, and 4 Chinese drums. Now, people could enjoy the music from their windows or from the streets, as most of the cultural events have been cancelled.